Everybody has a podcast.
Whoa! Welcome into the show. Hope all of you had a good weekend. Something was wrong with the soundboard last time, so if you listen to last week's show, or in the intro, there's no sound when there's fart sound supposed to be coming, and then on Jay Wiggy's intro, it was just the fireworks. I was wondering why he said, "Oh, nice fireworks," and I was like, "Oh, that's weird." Then, I realized the sounds, so I went back and checked the thing, and it was all on default instead of going through the fucking sample channel. Or I don't know why the fuck it does that sometimes. Stupid ass shit. Goddamn technical difficulties. But anyway, looks like getting a little bit cooler weather here in Alabama, folks. It's feeling kind of good. Welcome in. Um, did you have a relaxing weekend? Hmm.
Hey, Wiggy, take out the trash!
What up? That's the whole thing. Jay Wiggy, take out the trash, fireworks, everything sounded great. Good to be back. Sans technical difficulties. Grant Bills, good to hear your voice. Man, I guess that question was for our audience, but I'll answer it too. This was an okay weekend. Not too bad. Super Bowl. I know we'll get into that momentarily. But personally, I just chilled this weekend. I don't know what was up, man, but I think Friday and Saturday, I felt like I had some allergies going on, kind of stuffy face. Maybe it's the weather changing. I don't know. I didn't feel the best, but I think I got over it.
Oh, did you and the wife get out to Piccadilly?
Piccadilly. Nah, nothing crazy this weekend, man. The only thing I did Sunday morning, got up super early and sold some stuff at the flea market. Have you ever been to a flea market, Grant Mills?
I have been to a couple of flea markets.
Yeah, you know what, man? We actually did okay for selling a bunch of old stuff around the house. You, you know, especially when you get a house and you have kids and you just collect things and you get older, you've got so much shit that you want to get rid of, and a lot of it's too, I hate saying valuable, that's the wrong word. You don't want to just throw it away. It has some value to it. And but you don't want to keep it either. So you want to try to make a little money off of it. We did a yard sale last year, sold a lot of stuff there, had some shit left over. So I was like, you know what? Let's go to the flea market. And ended up making about $150. Not bad for 4 or 5 hours, right?
But damn,
Yeah.
a little weed money.
Yeah, a little weed money. Not a huge chunk of change, but certainly beats just throwing it in the trash. So it wasn't too bad, man. I actually wanted to go and walk around because they sell a variety of things up there. This is the Mountaintop Flea Market in Attala, Alabama. I saw geese for sale, ducks. I saw farm-grown vegetables for sale. I guess that's probably the only way they're grown at the farm. Uh,
Whoa.
um, you know, I saw a lady who was selling, it looked like as seen on TV stuff. She had actually super nice tent. She had some vinegar cleaner that she was selling as well. She wasn't making a lot of money. She was right across from me. There was not a lot of people interested in those products, but it was interesting, man. But beyond that, came home, took a nap, and I guess watched the Super Bowl last night.
Super Balls.
Yeah, that was it was a crazy weekend. Before we get into that, picks, Super Bowl, halftime, all the hoopla that everyone is talking about on social media and elsewhere. How was your weekend? Anything exciting? Anything cool? What happened with you, Grant? Me?
I didn't do too much. Went out to the Museum of Art, checked out a couple of things,
Cool.
and they're doing some renovations. But I still got to look at a lot of Wedgwood,
Ugh.
Lord Wedgwood things. It's always a treat when you go in there. Yeah, but I was bored, so I was like, I got to get out of the house and fucking just find something to do. Went out there, it was all right, and yeah, not too much else, man. Just hung out around the house and some chores. It's pretty uneventful weekend, but you know, here's what it is. Watched some of the Super Bowl, not much though, really. It's the end of it, and thank God that fucking Pat Mahomes didn't win again. So tired of that fucker. I didn't
Yeah.
get any calls this time, so thank fucking God. I thought they would have fucking when he got bitch slapped. I thought they would have called that on him on fucking Philadelphia, but luckily they did not. Fuck you, Pat Mahomes. I still think he's an awesome quarterback and everything. He's fun to watch, man. But fuck them, man. I'm tired of their shit. It's not like they were fucking really doing it. It was the refs that are all giving them all the calls, and they're not like the old Kansas City. On that first Super Bowl run where he's amazing and shit. It was just a bunch of the last couple of seasons have been dinking and dunking and you know getting there. I mean, she still won another Super Bowl, you know, but I don't know. It just seems like they're getting all the calls all the time. I was just fucking tired of seeing that shit. I want to see the Buffalo Bills fucking get in there, man. That would have been a way better game, the Bills and Eagles.
It would have been sweet, man. I think this game reminded me of the Alabama Oklahoma game when Oklahoma, uh, obviously was not the better team on paper. In fact, a really bad team, but they had the game plan figured out by Milrow and just absolutely swamped him the whole game, figured him out, picked him off. So I think that's a tip of the hat to really good coaching. They left Pat Mahomes one dimensional and just swamped him. Man, really a good play by the D line too. As a former D lineman many ages ago, contain is one of the first things you learn on how to contain your quarterback. A lot of people, and I've seen it with Milrow and a lot of mobile quarterbacks, they tend to overrun them, overpass, and not play their assignments, man. But if you actually build that little barricade, you have your ends and then your tackles building that wall and closing in and closing the gaps. Man, they did a really good job at that. That was excellent. Most of the time, people run past him. But man, you could tell Philly just wanted it too, man. They really, really wanted it. So, fun game to watch, man. It was great. Sorry, man, I missed you guys last night. I was on your timeline too, man. I actually napped till like 4:30. I thought it was at 6:30.
Yeah, that timing was off, and I was just like, "Ah, man, fuck."
Who puts the Super Bowl at? I don't like Sunday ball games, anyways, man. It's kind of like the national championship on a Monday, which we made the most of. We had fun this year, but I wish that shit was on like a Thursday or a Friday.
Hell yeah, my boy.
So, but yeah, good stuff, man. Any thoughts on the halftime show? It seems to have gotten a lot of traction on social media.
I didn't even watch it, man. I saw some of the whatever video clips, but I don't know about these youngins out there, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty funny. I thought it was all right. I didn't, like I said, I saw some snips of Kendrick, and that's about it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, and probably probably in our generation, certainly much older, just don't understand that type of music, hip hop. And I can appreciate the show, man. That type of choreography, his talent as a musician, a rapper, is really good. I like some of his songs, man. I try not to get kind of consistent with the show. I try not to get into the political hidden messages, current administration, social justice stuff. Not that that's a nod to it or knocking it or supporting it. I just, I want to watch football. I don't want to get involved in, things that are political. For years, I've tried to stay mostly away from that for Facebook because I used to get into it, man, and it just causes stress and arguments, and it's not worth it. So I have no comment on that, man. I don't care. I can appreciate the talent. Is it my favorite music, favorite artist? No, not by a long shot. Did he do a pretty good job? I thought so. Thought it was entertaining. I'm like you. I didn't watch the whole thing just because halftime's time to get some snacks, re-up on some snacks and drinkies, things like that. But, it's fun. I hope they keep rotating different artists in every year. And, we'll see what happens for next Super Bowl Sunday.
The Super Bowl. Looks like Luca's gonna make his debut, or if he hasn't already. It says 9:30 Central. So shouldn't they be playing right now? Let me
Maybe.
get the fucking motherfucking reset on my shit on the internet shit. That might be when they just start the television, like the pregame and everything. So, but it looks like he is, or is that tonight? I think
I
it is
thought
tonight.
so. I think it is.
Yeah, it is. It is tonight. Oh, I kind of, I might start watching a little bit of b-ball to see what's going on. There's a lot of conspiracy theories over this, that the NBA took over that whole thing, and it's just a behind closed doors NBA fucking told them they had to do all this because the ratings are going down. I don't know. I know I don't watch the fucking NBA. Really, I just don't give a shit. But there have been some pretty good players lately, like Luca and Joker and some other folks out there. Ain't too bad. I just don't care about LeBron, man. He's awesome, but he's a good player and everything. I don't care for him. Nothing against the feller, but it's not my cup of tea, if you will. Roy D. Mercer, you remember him?
I remember the name.
And he passed away.
Ah,
How
sad.
big a boy are you?
Man, who was that? Roy D. Mercer, comedian?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the guy's real name. Brent Douglas did Roy D. Mercer. It was a fictional character created by Brent Douglas and Phil Stone on the radio station KMOD FM, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I remember a friend of mine actually gave me one of his CDs one time and said, "Man, I just need to listen. This is pretty funny," and it was all right. Old Roy D.
I think I remember him on, was it 99.5? I'm looking him up right now, but yeah, that's a dead art now. It seems like characters on the
Oh,
radio
yeah.
station. That used to be kind of funny when you tuned into that, like the Who was it? The Real American Heroes. They used to play that shit. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah. Jerky
Yeah.
Boys.
Ah, God, man, prank calls and stuff like that. That's a dying art, especially when you get those underground tapes and CDs. My granddad had one in his car one time, and God, I can't remember who it is. I need to go back and look. Shit, the name's on the tip of my tongue, but it was somebody. It wasn't Jerky Boys that made like prank calls and shit, and he'd play it in his car in the tape deck, and just a bunch of funny ass prank calls. But man, well, that's sad. R.I.P. Roy D. Mercer, Brent Douglas.
How big a bar? Those are pretty funny. So yeah, old Roy D. R.I.D. Shout out to Brent Douglas and his fam. Rest in peace. There, Brent Douglas, Roy D. Mercer. Boop, boop. Looks like the Jazz and Lakers are underway in the first quarter, 4-2 Lakers. So that game is going on ESPN, ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, folks. Man, we got a.
Oh shit!
Real trap shit.
Hi, y'all. What's up, motherfuckers?
What up, Wes?
What up?
I was waiting in the lobby for 10 minutes.
Oh shit! How was your weekend?
Pretty good. I'm, I didn't do too much. I'm, fucking chilling, yeah.
That's cool. Glad you could make the show tonight. Oh. So it was a pretty low key weekend for everybody. Looks like kind of staying in the house, chilling. Gotta have those chill weekends, I guess. I did have sex with a girl this weekend though.
That's not quite low key. How did that go?
Man, her lips are so long. She came to my house to unclog the toilet.
God, yeah. I
We're turning this shit off.
What the fuck is this shit? This is terrible. Oh,
Oh, that was good. That was fun.
when does UFL start? I think like end of next month, I believe. We'll be having some UFL action, UFL picks.
I think you are right. UFL regular season 2025, I believe, starts at the end of March 28th, to be exact. I don't think the Stallions have a home game until the middle of April. I'm going to look right now because I was actually looking at that today. I'm excited, man. I think the UFL will be pretty fun. Let's see what their schedule is. They are at DC Defenders. I wonder if our DC buddy, my jiu-jitsu buddy that's up there, will go see that. Nah, probably not. That's their first game. Second's in Detroit. And yeah, April 11th, they've got a game in Birmingham, Alabama on Fox. So you need to go to some, man. That might be a cool activity to do with the homeboys. I know we've said it for a couple of years, and I've only went with the contractor and Chuckles.
Chuckles. I'm gonna get mustard and Ildy and take a ride downtown.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. I think that we'd like that. I know Mustard's talked about going to some of the basketball games. That'd actually be pretty cool, man. I need to find some time to do that. Who is that? The Birmingham Squadron?
Oh yeah, I think that's it.
Have you gone to any of those, or have you seen any?
I have not.
Yeah, I'm not. I know I think he played basketball, so I'm not as much of a b-ball fan. But I mean, I'd go to chill with the homies and stuff.
Hell yeah, that would be fun. What was on the dinner menu for tonight?
Dinner tonight. You know what? I actually had some fried chicken I got this weekend. So I finished that up and some some mashed potatoes, actually home style mashed potatoes. My wife peeled some. She had to work last night for the Super Bowl. So she went to work for a couple hours and she made potato skins. I can't remember how she made them, but they were really good. And everybody raved about them at work, but she had all the inner parts of the potato without the skin and made mashed potatoes, man. They were actually really good as well. So
Bam.
You should have double stuffed him, yeah.
It's one thing I do like about football season, man. You can always get down into some good food too.
So did y'all fry the chicken yourselves, or did you go somewhere?
No, that was me being lazy yesterday, man. We didn't get our groceries. She actually picked those up tonight, just because yesterday seemed like a busy day for both of us with her working, me going to the flea market, Super Bowl, lots to do in one day. So when I was getting back, I stopped by the store and grabbed a thing of it, and I took a nap, woke up, ate some fried chicken, and I had the rest of it today.
Man, have you been to Gus's out here? I want to try that. I haven't tried it.
No, what is Gus's?
Gus's Fried Chicken. It's over there by the Burnham District fucking place.
It seems like I've heard of it, but no, I haven't been there.
It's like right next door to it. I was going to go in there one day. I just fucking didn't. I might DoorDash a fucking 20 piece or something to the him. I heard it. That's only the chicken's really good. The sides and stuff isn't that good, but I do love some fried chicken. So I'll probably be testing it out. I've never really done DoorDash, man. I've been kind of hesitant on DoorDash. You get down with the DoorDash a lot?
I don't hear. I really haven't much. I've done it out of convenience. We did it a couple years ago when we wanted some dinner, man, but the fees add up. But did it last football season. I think you were here, right? When we DoorDashed some extra.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
Happy Dads. Man, that was tight. That was really cool. And then I've done it when we were actually out in AZ. And they dropped off the floats. And it seemed a lot more price friendly out there. Yeah, they dropped off a football, some floats. It was because they did the Target pickup. So, but yeah, on the regular, when I've looked before at lunch when I'm just at home busy. I'm like, man, I don't have shit. Let me see if somebody can bring me something. I look and I always decline it, man, because I don't know if it's the time or what it is, but something say from like Chick-fil-A or Taco Bell or whatever, man, it may be. It's like $25-$30 for one person, dude, and I just can't justify that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty expensive. Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know.
I get the convenience factor, man, and it's come in handy a couple of times, but I just, I haven't. I don't do it regularly. My home, man.
Well, I mean, sometimes shit happens. And you gotta do what you gotta do, but
you gotta fight, shoot who you gotta shoot, do what you gotta do.
Da 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 da.
What a do?
Whoa, baby! Whoa, baby! Oh man, what a fucking! It's Monday, Fucking Monday, folks. It's I don't know. I'm already ready for football season again.
Yeah, not too far away. Next month.
Hey, folks. I gotta take an impromptu break real quick, folks. I gotta take a big shit. Just kind of hit me there. So what I'm gonna do is bring up some intermission music real quick. Not gonna be too long, but this is a bad one, man. I'm gonna have to take.
You might need to call that girl to come over and unclog the toilet again.
Might have to do that. Be back in 2 shakes, folks. Hey now, back again. I'm taking a huge shit. Oh, God.
Wow.
Whoa, man. Hit me all of a sudden. Whoa. I had to fucking go take care of that.
What'd you have for dinner?
Man, bruschetta.
Woo. Yeah.
Whoa, buddy. That
Loaded
was-
up on some carbs.
Yeah, I think that's what fucked me up.
What a
Been
good-
trying to stay away from the carbs, man. Like I love pasta, but and I don't get crazy, but man, it's like I gotta have my hamburger buns and my pasta sometimes. So
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, I'd like to really just cut it out for a little while. You know, I don't want to completely cut it out. I think you kind of feel like shit if you don't have any carbs, but I would like to kind of minimize that stuff if I can. I wish there were more good carbs here available in the U.S. It's like a lot of it's fucking tainted, and you had to know what you're getting and all this shit. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of a dicey game.
I agree with you, man. I'm not huge on. I'm not a big eater. We talked about this, I think, either last week. Maybe we mentioned it, but I'm trying to put on a little weight until the end of March, maybe, then start cutting down. And man, trying to gain is tough for me. I can lose easy, but I don't particularly love carbs. I'm trying to eat a good amount right now. I'm not really following a diet program or counting calories. Just eating. I kind of know where I'm at. Just doing it for so many years, and I watch my weight over a week and weigh myself actually every Monday morning at 9:30 a.m. in the dirty. And but yeah, I think this last week I only gained half a pound. Trying to get a pound a week, but yeah, I only hit half a pound the past week.
Pound a week, yo.
I don't do well, man. I get stuffed too easy, and get uncomfortable feeling. So I just not a big eater. I'm actually looking forward to not trying to gain weight and getting back to running and more of the cardio style workout. Speaking of, did you get a run in? Did we start our program?
No. I think I'm gonna try to this weekend since I got some. Well, I got time, so I'm gonna get out there this weekend, man. We got all I gotta do is step outside, and we're good to go, man. I gotta get a run in, man. I think one of the main things, man. I gotta find somewhere to put my keys at. I need to get some shorts that zip up or something.
Yeah, get you some nice. I ordered a couple off Amazon, like running shorts that were pretty cheap, and they have the zip pockets. So that's what I do. I take the usually if I go down to the trail and run, I will just take all my other keys off, leave them in the car. Just take my little key fob for the car, put it in the pocket. I had a little tiny pouch, not quite a fanny pack. It was a really streamlined, thin pouch. You actually wore it under your shirt, so over your shorts, but your shirt would cover it, so you didn't look silly, and it'd hold my phone, and that way I could listen to music, things like that still too. I'd recommend that if you see one of those.
Oh man, have you ever seen that show, My 600-Pound Life, and those fat asses on there?
I've seen the show. I've never watched it in full. Is that something you've tuned into before?
Oh man, no, I'm at all. I'm like at all with their diet, man. How they eat. We're just talking about not being able to eat much, man. These people are eating like all kind of shit. As they went to McDonald's, man, it was on the way down there to see Dr. Nawazan or whatever the fuck his name is, and they got like 3 double cheeseburgers, like some fries, a fucking McChicken, a Big Mac, and like god damn, how do you eat all that, man? I wouldn't eat that in a whole day. Like fucking crazy. Now it's this one dude, man. He had a big ass fucking bowl of spaghetti, man. This bowl was like one of those big mixing bowls and shit, man. Full of spaghetti and like a gallon of milk for like fucking dinner. Like, what the fuck? How do you eat that shit? Good God.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
I don't get that, man. I don't have that type of appetite. I know there's got to be some mentality to that where somebody just that's their addiction. It's bizarre to me, but it is so weird, man. Really
And they're not even working it off. I saw something on Ronnie Coleman, his diet, and now he's like wakes up. Well, I don't guess anymore since he probably doesn't work anymore. He's all fucked up. But back when he was a cop, he would like wake up at or was it? I can't remember what the fuck. He'd wake up, work out, man, like eat a bunch of food, work out, like go take a nap, and go do his job. Oh, it's fucking crazy. He's eating like 6 meals a day. I'm like, it's like a lot of food too. Like, how the fuck, man? You be shitting like all. Like, if you're not eating, man, you gotta be shitting. I don't know how those guys do that shit either.
I've seen that with him, and I've seen it with a couple other bodybuilders, and they have to wake up in the middle of the night to eat.
Yeah. That's what he was saying. He got to wake up at like in the middle of the night and he can go back to bed.
I couldn't fall asleep,
think,
man.
No, and then that Jake Cutler fucker ate like 30 egg whites in the sitting. And like, that wasn't all. I'm like, man, how the fuck? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. But then you see these fat people eat more than that, and they don't work out. They don't work out, man. They get bedridden and shit, and fucking sores and shit. Ugh, man, disgusting. I still say how you get your fucking make yourself fucking get like that, man. I don't see it.
I just can't. God. Yeah, I think there's, this day and age, man. It ties in with how sedentary we are, how easy it is to get lost in your technology, your device, not move, not get any steps. I mentioned this before too. I was surprised. My wife works with this guy. He's overweight, pretty heavy, man. And we were talking about steps one day when I had seen him. I think I went and visited her. This is a couple of years ago, but because the Apple Watch, if you wear it all day, it tracks your steps. You can see how many you've got. And man, he had something ridiculous every day. It was like 1,500, and he was laughing about it. And dude, how do you only have 1,500 steps a day? And we were thinking about it and looking at his day, but he literally was getting up, going to his car after eating something in his kitchen, pulling to the closest parking spot at work. His office was the closest one to the door, going into his office, only kind of getting up here and there to go like maybe to the restroom or something. And then going home and sitting on the couch all night, man. That's 1,500.
What the fuck? What does he do?
I can't remember what his job was, but it's sitting in an office behind a computer.
See, I don't want that, man. I used to think that was cool back in the day. Like, that's the dream. Man, that ain't the dream. I don't want to be in no fucking office.
Yeah.
Like, for trying to, like, sell you, like, society, like, tries to sell you on, like, oh, man, that's what you want, the corner office, man. No, the fuck it ain't. I can sit there wishing I was fucking dead. Can't go outside.
That's what I want, man. Get outside, get moving. I'm working on it. I told my wife that. I'm trying to work on a plan to make sure kids are taken care of the next couple of years, and then make sure I've got all my bills paid, caught up, and then I want to go to do something I like that's a little more mobile. I'm grateful for what the office job brings me. I really am, man. But I have to make up those steps in the afternoon or go work out, and I try to hit 10,000 a day. It's not that hard, man. It's easier when you have a treadmill at home. I can get on the treadmill, walk, but it's crazy to me that people just can't see that get to that 600 pounds, how far they've gone. Like at pound 250, 300, 400. Like, at what point do you not think it's worth some type of intervention if you truly just don't have that mental strength to stop eating? That's weird, man. I can't eat like that.
That is fucking weird. So I guess some people, that's what their addictions is. Like food, man. It makes them feel comforted and shit. I don't know. I never really. I mean, I can kind of get it. Some of you got comfort food. I get it, but man, it's like pretty heavy, man. Pretty heavy.
I think a lot of it for us though is not so much we don't eat it. We just don't keep it in the house, so it makes us where it's not easy to eat. Because I'm human. I think most people that work out are pretty human and normal. But I like ice cream like the next guy. I love Skittles, things like that. We don't keep them around here. Candy, ice cream, oatmeal cookies, chocolate chip cookies, all that kind of stuff. Because, man, dude, you'll eat it. And all that little nibbling on that kind of shit adds up.
True that, my friend. True that.
Yeah, buddy.
Man, let's get into the news. Dun, 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 dun. What's going on out there? Man, have you been to, I feel like we talked about this before. Have you been to the zoo lately?
I have not. I feel like we have too. I have not been to the zoo lately. How about yourself?
Well, a cool thing for Valentine's Day coming up. The zoo will send pooping elephant video to your ex for Valentine's. It's by Ben Hooper. Memphis Zoo. Memphis Zoo, name a turd after a turd. February 6th. So about 4 days ago, this story came out. A Memphis Zoo in Tennessee is celebrating Valentine's Day by giving fans the chance to send a cute red panda video to their sweethearts or a video of an elephant pooping to their exes. The zoo announced its dating or dumping promotion allows followers to exchange a donation of $10 for a video to pass along as a Valentine's Day gift. Options are an adorable red panda munching on a grape or a stinky video of an elephant poop hitting the pile. Got an ex that deserves a stinking surprise? This Valentine's, let an elephant do the talking. Or maybe you found the one and want to send them something adorable. Red pandas have you covered, the zoo said on its website. The zoo said on social media that the elephant poop videos are good for more than just exes, or rather. So maybe it's your annoying neighbor, overbearing mother-in-law, your ex, or that coworker who still gives you nightmares. This Valentine's, let an elephant do the talking and name a turd after a turd, the post said. Each video comes with a digital card. At the end of the campaign, we'll announce the most popular names of daters and dumpers. To make your move, officials wrote, the Valentine's video purchases are available until February the 12th. Go out and why don't you get the old lady a red panda video?
Red panda video. I like it.
And you can send the ex-wife a elephant pooping video there.
She'll love it.
That'd be great. She would love that. That would be good.
Let's get one for Jarvis.
Jarvis Beavers. Do, 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 do.
I'm like,
Oh. Oh man. Now y'all have the sewer system over there. Y'all don't have a septic tank. This since it's in like a neighborhood, right?
yeah, we're on sewer.
The sewer system, man. Well, looks like there's a stuck horse hoisted out of a septic tank in Colorado, February the 10th. That's today. Emergency responders in Colorado came together to conduct an unusual rescue when a horse was found with the back half of its body stuck in a septic tank. The Pueblo County Sheriff's Office said on social media that deputies from the Emergency Services Department responded alongside personnel from Pueblo West Fire, Pueblo West Metro District, and a community animal rescue team and local veterinarian. The horse was sitting in chest-deep sewage with only her head and front hooves sticking above the ground when rescuers arrived. The post said she was wet, cold, and shaking from being the frigid liquid that was in the tank. The veteran sedated the equine, which was then outfitted with straps around her belly and under her front legs. The team then used a crane to hoist the horse. Hoist the horse.
Hoist the horse.
Hoist the horse. Say that 3 times fast. Hoist the horse. Hoist the horse. Hoist the horse.
That's
out of the hole. Hoist the horse out of the hole and deposit her on the dry ground. Quote, we're happy to report the horse is awake on her feet and doing well. Sheriff's Office said, I bet that smelled fucking awesome.
Delicious.
There is video of this as well if you want to see the horse trapped in a septic tank. That would suck.
That would suck. Septic tanks are... There's that guy that's got those videos online. He cleans, what is it, Poor Pooper Society? He cleans septic tanks for a living. Makes good money, but he uploads, like, videos of him cleaning the septic tanks. Goes out there and people have, it's supposed to be cleaned, like, every 3 to 5 years, I think. People that go, like, 20 years without them getting it cleaned.
Oh.
Turds be backing up in their house.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Horses are in there. You got to horse the horse. I can't say it.
Hoist the horse to the hole. From the hole. Hoist the horse from the hole.
Hoist the horse from the hole. I'm not trying it again. That's as good as it gets.
Oh, go. My computer is fucking going crazy. But GTA 6, you gonna get it?
I'm gonna get it. I love the GTA games. I'm a fan. What about yourself? Are you a GTA fan? I know you are, but
I tried to play it a couple times, man. I got fucking my head was like spinning. I fucking felt sick. I don't know.
You pussy.
I know, man. I don't know what the hell, man. Some games like make me fucking feel weird. I'm playing. It's like got my fucking equilibrium all off or some shit.
too much going on.
Probably. I bought that trilogy and tried to play some of GTA 2. I think. I don't know, man.
Top down view.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. It's kind of fucking with me.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool game. GTA 2 and GTA 1, man. That's the pioneers of the Grand Theft Autos. That's old school.
No GTA 6 delay yet. We really feel good about fall 2025. It's looking like Take-Two has a busy year without Civ 7, Mafia, The Old Country, and Borderlands 4. This is Ethan Gack. While fans are still afraid that GTA 6, possibly the most anticipated game release ever, might suffer a last-minute delay, Take-Two continues to stand by its current fall 2025 launch window. Why did I think this was a Rockstar game?
Is GTA not Rockstar?
Well, I thought it was, but maybe it is, and that's like another company or something.
They have
I
so
guess-
many working for them. So yeah, Rockstar Games, Grand Theft Auto 6
I
heads to
think
the
it's
state of
parent
Leonida.
company or something.
Yeah, I think they're, man, you know how much it takes to make those games. I'm sure there's so many development companies involved with that, but looking forward to it, man. Yeah, I think that's good news. I was going to ask, was there any update on NCAA 26? I heard they're doing another one this year.
I don't even care anymore. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah, they really took the wind out of my sails for this one. My buddy, the AZ native, told me about some sliders you can adjust to make it better and make it feel better. But man, I feel like there's still so much missing. It hurt me. It hurt me, Grant Mills.
It's just not as fun as I thought it was gonna be. So, man, kind of a disappointment. But I don't know what I was expecting. It got jazzed up for fucking ever. So it's like,
Hell yeah! You remember how excited on the show we was about this for years?
yeah. So it's just too much. I don't think anything could come close. It's just too much of a build up. But man, I don't know.
They took it from us.
Looks like we got a Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater's release date accidentally announced. Looks like an updated version of MGS3. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Looks like Sony seemingly
My baby loves eating my snake, yeah.
No, it's coming.
you fucking perv. Trying to do a video game fucking news, and here you go. Talking about snake eating hookers. Uploaded a trailer that contains a release date to the front page of your PS5. Oh, August 28th. Intended release date for the long awaited remake of 2004 game Metal Gear Solid 3. Looks like it's going to be a faithful recreation of the 2-decade-old game rather than one whose more complicated reimaginings, albeit now built for PS5 rather than PS2. Part of that is to give a player a modern perspective more akin to MGS5, the Phantom Pain, and the pullback view of the original, alongside a control scheme that matches the most recent entry, but keeping its original voice acting and has rebuilt original cutscenes in the Unreal Engine rather than reinterpreting them. So there you go. I don't know if that's going to be coming out on that day, but that's what they say. So go check it out. I don't know, man. I just can't get into these games like I used to, but those were cool games. I don't know, man. Just not in a video gaming mood here lately. I've been playing some games, but I got to get back into the Dragon Quest. I was playing that, and then kind of just fucking stopped. But get back into that bad boy.
We've been let down by too many games the past year. There hasn't been any real good breakthroughs. I don't know. I'm with you. I haven't been in a video game mood. Do you think since we bought the new Xbox this past year, we were excited? We thought we opened up a huge world of opportunity. And then NCAA obviously shit on us. And then most of the games that I downloaded, there were some good ones, man, but nothing that's just wanted me to sit there and play all night. I don't know what it is. I'm with you. I have not been in a video game mood.
Yeah, I wish I was, man. It's just I've been trying to get into it. I just haven't found anything that's really that Dragon Quest game is pretty cool, but I mean something that's really I'm trying to think of the last game that really held my attention like that. It's just been such a long time. I don't know if it's just being a kid and you have a underdeveloped brain or something, and or maybe it just changes and you're not interested in the same things that you used to be, kind of deal. I don't know,
I
but
mean, that's what it is, man. I'm with you. I just don't feel the same about it like I used to, man. I really don't.
I'd be cool if we can do some streaming stuff, though. I was looking into it, man. Maybe one day we can do that on the podcast. Find a good game and maybe do some kind of streaming. Try to set up something. I was still looking at games. I'm looking at this Marvel Rivals. Have you ever played that?
I haven't played it. I've heard of it. That'd be fun too.
Looks kind of cool.
Yeah. I wonder if we could stream like both of our or stream both of our screens at the same time. But yeah, tell us about Marvel Rivals. I'm curious.
Well, I was looking at it. I haven't played it. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know if you had or not. Someone was telling me about it, but it looks kind of cool. I'm looking at some of the screenshots. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if maybe we could start doing some different type of stuff on the show, like maybe some kind of streaming or something. We'll figure something out. Maybe we can do that. Have some gaming stuff at some point. I think
cool.
that'd be cool. It looks kind of like a cool game. I'm gonna check it out and see. I don't know if it's on. I don't know. Is it cross-platform?
Xbox Series X, PS5.
Oh, okay.
Steam.
There you go.
Because you bought the Series X, right?
Yeah. I said, do you have to be online for this fucking shit? I wonder. Goddamn, it's multiplayer online battle arena. So fuck.
Must be like some Fortnite shit.
That's still cool, but I hate it where you have to fucking be online. But I guess that's the whole premise of the game. So it's like, but it's free.
I mean, if it's free, yeah, that'd be. I might have to get down. Maybe I'll get down on the download like tonight or something, and then try it tomorrow night or something. Let it go ahead and start downloading.
Hell yeah!
I'm curious about it now. Yeah,
actually, pretty cool.
My download speeds aren't the best, but we're having. We actually had fiber lines installed in the neighborhood this past week. At least in my house, they've been doing it for the past couple of weeks, so I should be upgrading to a fiber connection in the next coming month, which I'm extremely excited about.
Ooh, fiber. What is? Do you have to switch services like AT&T or something?
Yeah, we would have to switch services. I think it's the lines are being installed, under the city's infrastructure plan. So I guess whoever, whatever service you choose, it's the same line, so it really doesn't matter. But there's a smaller company my buddy told me about. His has already kicked on. He lives in the neighborhood over, and he's paying the same amount as we are a month, but he's getting like a gig a second or something crazy like that. It's pretty wild.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, buddy.
I need some good speeds like that so I can play some games and we can start streaming for the masses as we're playing the Marvel Rivals online.
Hell yeah, fool. Oh.
I'm like, y'all are fucking nerds and shit.
You ought to get on there, Wiz.
I'm like, I don't play with that shit, yeah. I like to be a real man, yeah.
Whatever, dude. Ain't no real man.
Hey, shit.
Felt like such a man, yeah.
Oh, what up? Well, folks, it is about the middle spot of the show. What's going on with this Lakers game? I'm kind of curious. It looks like they're beating the Utah Jazz 52-31. Luka playing tonight, and I guess whatever the Lakers place is. Is that the Staples Center? I don't know.
I think it is. I never watched basketball, so what do I know?
Basketball.
I can drain a tray, yeah.
Basketball. We love that basketball. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a quick break here. I might get me a glass of water, and I don't need no snacks, man. I don't even have any snacks. Like you said, I don't keep snacks in the house.
No, because you'll eat them, man. That's my problem. I love them.
They are good. Well, we will do a quick short break. Y'all use the bathroom, get your snacks, maybe beverages, and we'll see you here right back in a minute. Man, we forgot to do random trivia.
Lord.
We need to get some random trivia going on, folks. Let's boot up the machine. Oh, that was the phone. sound clip, but that's all right. All right, so random trivia, 6 questions. You got 4 seconds, no Google.
I'm ready for it.
We got art, science, entertainment, history, general, and geography. First question. Who became an animated Disney megastar after replacing Oswald the Lucky Rabbit?
Who became the animated? This was Disney. Mickey Mouse.
Oh, yeah! All right.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
One for
Dun, dun,
one.
dun, 1 for 1. Second question. What type of wool can come from a rabbit?
What type of wool could come from a rabbit? Man, I don't know if I know this. Angola wool.
Almost, but not quite. Angora.
Oh man, all right. At least I was in the ballpark, and I've heard that before, and I remembered something relative to rabbits' woolen fur. So I'm not too disappointed with that. I was close, but not quite.
Yeah.
All right. The Beatles' third U.S. album was the soundtrack to which one of their movies?
I only know of one thing. God, Yellow Submarine.
Oh.
Let it be.
A Hard Day's Night.
Oh God, I don't like the Beatles. Most overrated band ever.
Man, they do suck. I don't know why the fuck everybody liked them. Their music was total trash.
It was trash, man. They are the most overrated band ever.
They really are, man. They sucked.
I do not like any song. I can sometimes Let It Be. I don't hate it, but that's probably the only tolerable song that I like. They are just absolute shit.
Yeah, they're trash, man. You had to be on acid to listen to that fucking bullshit.
Ooh.
All right, question number 4. Who was the first president to win the Nobel Peace Prize?
First president to win the Nobel Peace Prize. God, I do not. I'm going to say Jimmy Carter. Ah, fuck.
Theodore Roosevelt. He won the prize in 1906 in recognition of his accomplishment acting as a mediator between Russia and Japan, which ended the country's conflict.
Yeah, I like Roosevelt, man. I've read a great audio, or I've listened to a great audio book by him. I think it was The Wilderness. What was it called? It was about the wilderness. I listened to it one time, and he talks about his hunting expeditions, a lot of the forefathers. He was a big outdoorsman, but he also had a little nod to a Bigfoot sighting, which was pretty unusual when he wrote that. Not a lot of people had heard or talked about Bigfoot, but he knew of somebody that attested they saw one. So, cool president. Bad answer by Jay Wiggy.
Dun, 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 dun. I got 2 more questions left. Question number 5. What is meant by the cooking term Farsi? Farci.
What is meant by the cooking term Farsi? God, man. Every Monday, tune in to make me feel like a moron. Farsi, I have no idea. I couldn't even feign a guess.
That's going to be stuffed.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I Farsi baby last night, yeah.
Shut
Oh,
up.
man.
Shut
Here
up.
Right.
Get in the jello.
Jello.
Last question. What southern city is located on the shores of Lake Pontchartrain?
God, I know that's in Louisiana.
Really? Come on.
Is it Lake Pontchartrain? It's not New Orleans, is it? That's off of Lake
It
Pontchartrain.
is.
Okay, there we go. Gotcha.
All right,
Sweet.
you got 2 out of 6.
I started right and I ended right, so everything in the middle was bad. So I knew Lake Pontchartrain, and then Yeah, all the others in the middle were bad, and then do a little Disney trivia. Those are good questions, though. They're good questions, and they make me think, so I can appreciate them.
The random trivia.
Good stuff.
Well, we got a vintage gaming review tonight, and remember I was telling you about that game I was looking for where you're a little kid and you turn into a giant?
Yeah.
I finally found it in that Samtronic gaming machine I bought.
Okay.
And it's called Amagon. All right. Amagon for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Hold on, let me turn this stupid bitch. Amagon for
Amagon.
the known in Japan as Tatsuzan Macho Man is a side-scrolling platform action game for the NES developed by ICOM. In the game, players take the role of Amagon, a marine who is trapped on an island after his plane has crashed. Inconveniently, his rescue ship is on the other side of the island, which Amagon must now cross on foot. The storyline is used for the original Japanese release. Was somewhat different. The main character is a scientist named Jackson who transforms into his Macho Man form by using the special drug Macho Max that has been taken from his plane by the creatures of Monster Island. Amagon encounters a variety of enemies which he can dispose of with his rifle. He also has the ability to transform into a larger, stronger version of himself called Megagon. Upon transformation, Megagon is given a 1 hit point for every 5,000 points he scored as Amagon. Megagon cannot use a machine gun, but instead has a punch, which releases 8 times the damage and never runs out of ammo. At the cost of 1 hit point each, he can fire waves of energy from his chest. These are much broader than machine gun shots, do 16 times the damage, and can hit multiple enemies in a single blast. This is the game I was talking about. I remember this back in the day. My friend had bought it. And it's kind of cool because you get to turn into a giant. Any games where like you got to morph into anything seemed to be pretty cool back in the day. I don't think it really got very good reviews, but I kind of had fun playing it again, bringing back the memories on this. Pretty simple thing. Well, I don't say it's as good as like Altered Beast. That was a pretty cool game for its time. But, man, I'll give it a 2.5. Not bad. It's fun. I think you should play it. Nothing special, but put some good memories.
Amagon.
Yeah. Amagon.
That's all I got. There is something, I'm looking at screen caps. There's a final boss here. And that final boss is a picture of a supposed alien sighting. I cannot remember which one it was, though. There was a sketch made of an alien sighting before. God, I wish I knew. I used to know it. But that is the exact sketch of that alien.
Really?
Yeah, that somebody drew. I wish I'll find it. I know I will after the program is over and somebody. But yeah, God, which one was it? I have it in my book somewhere. You know what? I have the book actually close by. I'm going to read through that. There's another game that you controlled a giant. It was a computer game in the early 2000s. My brother played it. It was called Black and White. Do you remember that computer game by any chance?
Nope.
It was weird. It was kind of a God mode style game where you were either a big lion, a wolf, or something else, like a beast. And there was like a city. It was almost like a Sim City style game, but you controlled this big beast, and I guess you were looked at as a god. It was weird though, but you were giant among everybody. I don't know. It seemed like it was pretty cool.
It was on the PC, is it?
It was a PC game. I remember my brother wanted it, and I think I ended up buying it for him for like a birthday or Christmas or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, I never got a birthday or Christmas present from him, by the way, but I made sure every year I got something for him.
Old M. Wiggy, what's he been up to?
Not much, hanging out in the camper.
Damn.
Yeah, you ought to go hang out with him.
The hell does he do all day?
Not a whole lot. We need to have him as a guest on the podcast when we can interview him.
Man,
he's got all sorts of time, man. And I've said it with all these remote jobs, man. I mean, you've got to almost work at not being gainfully employed in this day and age.
Yeah, I know, dude. I would think he would probably like be making six figures, like trying to do like 3 or 4 of them at a time and not really doing any of them, but somehow still making money. That sounds like a perfect M. Wiggy hustle.
Yeah, there was several jobs I had looked at, and if you're in his situation where you really don't need a ton of money to survive, especially in your situation, any money is better than no money. There's so many like customer service style jobs you could do at home with just a computer and a headset. And for good sized companies, man. I mean, they're not paying a ton, but again, man, any money's better than no money, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's a shame. Back to the game. It's called the Flatwoods Monster. There's a picture in my book, and if you look on the Wikipedia for Amagon, the Amagon confronting the final boss at the end of the game. This is exactly the drawing, an artist drawing of the Flatwoods Monster from a supposed alien sighting in West Virginia, 1952. I'm gonna send you that picture after the game. You gonna laugh after the show.
The Flatwoods Monster.
Yeah, we need to go up to Flatwoods, West Virginia. I wonder what's up there.
I don't know, man.
Road trip, BULD, and a big mustard.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. We could find a Flatwoods Monster and maybe Sasquatch,
So,
and maybe we'll see a fucking alien, man. That'd be cool.
you never know. We'll have to do it. We do need a weekend road trip soon.
Yeah, buddy, brother. Man, I know we're talking about next trip being at the beach, and we talked about Route 66 one day. Man, I'm trying to think of all the cool places, man. If like you could really just like, go somewhere, like anywhere, and not have to worry about shit. But man, that would be cool, man. If you could actually, which I guess I could do that, get a fucking remote job and just travel. But then I come into the space of what the fuck do I do? Actually, it seems awesome, and like by just sitting here telling myself I should do that. But then, like, I know I get there, I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? Like, I have no fucking like, where am I gonna go? Like, I can't even think of a place, man. But
Yeah, the logistics to kind of be free and travel and shit like that. There's still a lot of logistics behind it, man. One of the things, back in 2008 when I, had a little bit of freedom for about a year or so, I took a year off and kind of did some part-time side work and stuff. But man, really gave me a year. Had the truck at the time, new. And the problem is, man, when you don't really, when you're lucky, you got a little money in your pocket, you can kind of travel and afford to take that year off. That was before kids and being married. The problem is everybody else is still working.
yeah,
It's not like you can every day get your homies to go with you or take a week to go drive and travel. I do enjoy solo driving though, man. Like just getting in the car, going somewhere. I like that traveling in the, the open road, the freedom. But yeah, man, if you can't do it with anybody, it's tough. I had fun with it though, man. But yeah, after a while, it's also kind of boring just being in hotels, and a lot of things about America are really fantastic. One thing that's not fantastic is most small middle class towns look exactly the same too that you drive through and you stop at off the interstate.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know. I guess if you were like doing different adventurous stuff, maybe you could kind of go around and depending on what you want to do. Like if I was like a fucking surfer or something, I'd be out in Cali or whatever, Hawaii. Maybe a little expensive out there though, but you know, do surfing or something while I'm fucking working. But I'm not into that. I get killed, eaten by a shark.
Oh God.
Are these adventure guys that like to go mountain climbing and scale rocks? I don't want to fucking climb a mountain. That seems like the last thing I ever want to do in my fucking life. And it's like fucking get a big backpack and go up a fucking rock. You know what I mean? And these fuckers camp out in these weird places up there, man. I don't know. Not my thing, bro.
Not my thing either, man. I will say the road trip aspect of it sounds fun. I like hiking. I think that's kind of fun, and that's good and tempered towards everybody, especially that we know, man. Everybody from LD, the truck driver, Mustard, Jarvis, everybody can hike and have fun. We did that last year in AZ a little bit. Hot as balls the day we went, but what I've always wanted to do was a road trip, maybe going up to kind of where the truck driver lives, like North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming. There's some cool places up there, like Devil's Tower in eastern Wyoming. Would love to see that. Would love to see Mount Rushmore. I've heard it's one of those things where people joke the best thing about seeing Mount Rushmore is leaving. But yeah, I mean, dude, who doesn't want to see it though?
Yeah.
It'd be cool, man. But it would be. See, I feel like if you're going to commit to a trip like that, you really need probably minimum 2 weeks off. You can't really do that in a week. And by the time you're leaving and getting there, it's like midway, then you got to turn back and head back. But yeah, if you're remote, you can kind of do a little bit of that. But you also need you'd have to rent an RV to make it more fun too. You can't just really do that in a small car.
Yeah.
We need to do that though, man.
Cool.
Yeah, I can make it work, man. One year we need to try to pull something like that off, man. Especially before we get too old, man. I think that would be really fun, man. Getting the homeboys up, like I said, rent an RV, maybe even 10 days, man. It don't have to be all the way across the country, but you could go. I mean, even if you think about it, what would be cool if you couldn't just leave from here and go and then come back? You could always fly to a destination, rent the RV, say in I don't know, somewhere in Wyoming. As soon as you get off the plane, go get your RV and then turn it in back here and just head this way back. That'd be kind of tight.
Yeah, that might be cool.
Yeah, we need to do that one day, man, before, you only get one chance at doing this kind of shit.
That's true. On the road again.
I just can't wait to get off on the road again.
Hey, I like Willie Nelson.
God, love him, man. I like him too.
Oh, Willie.
That reminds me, I need to pick up my guitar. I've been actually practicing. I've learned about 6 chords now, so doing pretty good with that.
You got an acoustic guitar, or?
I got an acoustic guitar, man. I bought it on Amazon. It's okay for what it is. I don't expect it to be good, but I've been just trying to strum at night just to try to relax my head. I don't expect to be good. It's one of those hobbies that I know I'm not going to get great at. But if I could learn a few campfire tunes just to kind of strum and have fun with, dude, I think that'd be worth it. And also, we mentioned this on the podcast before, but I don't want to just sit on the phone at the end of the night. Or I like video games. I do want to play some of those, and I want to find something good. But just sitting on the phone in bed for 2 hours, man, I could at least take an hour and play some guitar and stuff. So
there you go, man.
Trying to learn something new, my homie.
Get you a Jackson Rhodes V.
Man, how much that is?
I don't know, a couple thousand.
I ain't got that.
You got it, man. You got it. You got it. I always wished I could play guitar, dude. I was just, God, man. I know I can't do that shit. I'd buy one that'd sit in the corner collecting dust. It's just not my aptitude. I'm a drummer. I love drums, but I can't play them here. People be getting pissed at me. Shut the fuck up! It's like too loud, vibrate the whole goddamn place. So there's nothing I can really do about that. But guitar is cool. It's just hard, man.
It's extremely hard, man. And that I was at a crossroads, man, because I've always spread myself so thin with all my hobbies and things I like to do. But I'm taking a little break from jiu-jitsu right now because one, man, it's a time commitment. Two, it's a financial one. It's not expensive, but when you don't have time to go up to that gym, and you're spending money every month to not do something, it's silly. You know what I'm saying? Just with the kids being and everything and having one in daycare, I took a little step back. I want to get back into that sometime this year after probably the youngest is out of daycare, so we can kind of regain that money back. No, I don't do bad. I just try to manage my money right. You know what I'm saying? But so in the meantime, I want some type of hobby, and I bought the guitar 2 years ago, and it's like you said, man, it's sat here, and I had that what's the word I'm looking for? That flash before my eyes. I was about to either sell it or get rid of it, man. And then I was like, man, why would you buy something just to not even really give it a chance? So I downloaded an app, and I think it's Justin Guitar. The guy's name is Justin. He does a pretty good job with the instructionals. And honestly, man, after you get used to the your fingers hurting and your fingers kind of build up to getting accustomed to the string and learning some chords, it's not bad. It's definitely a fuckload harder than I thought it would be getting the strumming mechanics down. But it's fun, man. Especially, it's kind of small wins. You learn a chord, it sounds good. You learn how to play it right, which is even a longer process. But then you don't even know how to strum this shit. And then he starts teaching you how to strum it, and I'm like, okay, I got a little bit of timing here, and you kind of make it sound good. Now it's just kind of doing chord changes, which, dude, I'm just atrocious at.
Have you seen that thing called a Chord Buddy?
I have seen the chord, buddy. I looked into getting one, man. I saw them on eBay. I saw some aftermarket ones on Amazon. Wasn't the guy on Shark Tank pitching that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, I remember
That's
that
a
episode.
pretty good idea, actually.
It's a really good idea, man. I thought about getting it, man. I saw it. I never did. The only reason why I didn't was one, I felt like if I whipped out the chord buddy at the field party when I brought the guitar, it would look stupid as shit.
I think you're just supposed to use it until you get like fucking good, I guess, or something.
That's what I thought too. But then somebody made a good point that if you've used that chord buddy and you're not used to using your fingers, man, you're just gonna have to kind of start your fingers being accustomed to the initial pain and discomfort all over again. And
Yeah.
I will say after probably 3 weeks of just kind of plucking, I actually need to do a little lesson tonight because I haven't done one all weekend. I finally built it up where it really doesn't bother my fingers. They're actually kind of numb at the end. It's kind of weird. But I guess that's what everybody that plays it goes. I don't play it now. I just know a few chords, so I'm not going to act like I'm a guitar player. But man, it's just something fun to do. I'm with you, man. Drums, I think, are badass and cool, but probably not too practical to play in the condo.
Man, fools be getting pissed.
Hey, asshole.
I can't do that, unfortunately.
You think Jarvis ever gets out the trombone and busts that out?
I doubt it.
Hey,
I doubt it, man.
play this shit, yeah.
I man, shit.
Oh, you ought to get an electric guitar, man.
I think that'd be cool, man. If I can commit myself to learning at least some basics and getting the chord changes and learn a few songs, I actually would do that. I know myself. I tend not to stick with things I'll start hot and I won't stick with things. But so far, I've done a lesson or two a week minimum, and I've gotten the chords. I'd like to try it, man. I'm gonna keep it up and see if I can make it happen. I would love to play some songs, man. When you mentioned Willie Nelson, like just some simple songs with the homies, I think that'd be cool.
Well, you get a band, man. LD kind of knows guitar. He's not that great, but he's not bad. I mean, he knows how to play.
Yeah, he mentioned that to me one time. We need a jam.
There you go. Jam, man. Get you a bass.
I saw that people suggested starting with, not for guitar, but just if you wanted to play an instrument and something easy, something just fun to play. Not really. There's a little learning curve. Was the ukulele?
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say the keytar.
No, God, the guitar. How 80s is that?
Those are cool, man. You can still get those. They're expensive.
You should
They're
play
like
one.
$1,000. Fuck no, man. They're cool, but man, I ain't paying no $1,000 for a fucking keytar.
I think you could bust out a ukulele. I like the sound of them, man. And you can actually play a lot of different songs on the damn ukulele.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
dude,
might be cool.
I actually thought it was. I looked at some, videos online because I was thinking, man, maybe if I could play guitar, I could get something like a ukulele. Because one, dude, I like the sound, and I've heard people actually play some pretty cool shit on that. They only got 4 strings, and it's obviously a lot shorter, so don't have as many chords to learn, and most don't can be played in like 4 chords or less. I think ukulele is pretty tight.
Yeah.
Get down on one.
Are they? How much are those things?
A basic one on Amazon is like $40-$50.
Oh, okay. You could be like Tiny Tim.
Get down on one. But I mean, see, if you're gonna like learn to play something, that's where I would start, man. People that start off too invested in something that they have no talent in. That's why I bought a cheap Amazon guitar a couple years ago. I think I had Amazon gift cards from work, and that's when I bought it. So I think it was $100, give or take. I mean, it's nice for what it is. I had great reviews, but it's nothing, not a fancy guitar. Because I knew if I didn't stick with it or play, and I haven't even done that yet, because like I said, I was sitting there 2 years, didn't play it for it at all. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. If I would have went out and bought a $2,000 guitar and invested in that and been like, well, I'm gonna play it now because I spent $2,000, then it sits there and collects dust, dude, I'm gonna beat the shit out of myself.
Yeah. I got those digital saxophones that look pretty cool. But I don't know, the saxophone, that's a whole nother. Those woodwinds. I don't know, is that a woodwind? Those wind instruments, man, I never gravitated towards that. I've always been a percussion kind of whatever. I don't know. I just I can play that. I can do that. I can't really. That's the only instrument though. Anything else, man, can't really. I'm not good at.
You play the
So,
piccolo.
the piccolo. What the fuck is a piccolo?
I think it's like a tiny flute.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That might be cool.
yeah, it's like the flute that they play in The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past when you call the bird to go pick you up and shit and drop you off in a different part of the map.
The piccolo.
Yeah, we need a jam sometime.
That would be cool, man.
I know 6 chords.
Hey, man, that's more than I know. I don't even know how to play the guitar. The guitar, boy.
Let's get her going.
Get her going, my boy. What? Man, you got your food prep ready for the rest of the week?
You know what? A little bit. We got some easy to make food this week. I think we got rice. We got plenty of potatoes still from the week. I've been using the Ninja Creamy to make some smoothie bowls every day, which have been pretty good. So I've been making one of those in the morning. Just use frozen fruit, a little bit of beet juice. I know beet juice sounds nasty. It is nasty, but it's good for your blood vessels and lifting. So been doing that every morning for breakfast. A little a protein shake and little fruit smoothie I'm making, the Ninja Creamy. What else do we have? I think we have some salmon this week. Man, every week it's the same shit with me. No surprises here.
No surprises, baby.
What you got on deck for the culinary week? Anything exciting? Going out?
I don't know, man. I went to the grocery store. I didn't really buy anything. I had like ground beef and chicken thighs and like fucking English muffins. That's like it. Like, what the fuck? I couldn't fucking think of anything else to buy. I was like, I don't know what to fucking buy, man. I'm just like fucking sitting there. Like I need to buy, I don't know, new shit, something else to eat, man. I'm kind kind of growing stagnant, man. But everything that I want to cook is like it's kind of intensive, you know.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking master like fucking frying chicken and breading it and all this shit, which I really don't want to do. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but man, I would like some good fried chicken. That's why I think I'm just gonna order like a 20-piece from Gus's at some point. Get that bad boy DoorDash to the house, and I like doing chicken thighs, man. I'll get some chicken thighs, right? Got my 6 chicken thighs.
Swear to God, I was just about to ask you how you do your chicken thighs.
And what I've been doing lately, I'm playing around with the recipe right now, but I'll get some olive oil, soak them in olive oil, and then get some the ranch seasoning, and I'll rub it in. And I'll also get some of the hamburger seasoning from the Fire and Smoke Society, rub that in there, along with some Rodeo Ranch from Fire and Smoke Society. That was the last one I did. And then also sriracha, soak it in the sriracha. And what I'm thinking about is going and getting some MSG, man. I think MSG's got a bad rap. It's not as bad. I don't think it's great, okay? But I don't think it's as bad as it, you know how it got a bad rap in the 80s, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's not as bad as people think. Definite flavor enhancer. I need to pick up some of that too, by the way. I need to put that on a mental note. It's MSG. What else did I put in there? I put any garlic. I don't think I did garlic powder or smoked paprika this time. We just went with heavy ranch seasonings and some of that hamburger seasoning, which had some salt and cracked pepper and I think a little cane sugar was in that too, and maybe some kind of peppers or something. I can't remember what's in that seasoning. It's really good though, and yeah, man. We get that and fucking mix it all together, rub it in the chicken, you know, and let it sit for a little while, and then just put it in the oven, man, for about an hour. And yeah, it's pretty good, man. I usually try to do some rice or something with it, but I usually forget, man. I'll just get in there and eat that chicken. And the seasonings this last time was pretty good. It's pretty spicy, but I was trying to change it up a little bit. Like I said, I'd like to fry it, but it's too much of a pain in the ass. I'm trying to think of some good sides to go with it, man. Maybe wild rice, some kind of wild rice, or lemon rice pilaf or something. It's hard to get those sides, man, because I just, I don't eat a lot of sides, man, you know?
Yeah, I don't either, man. I try to get one, like a carb, and sometimes veggies. Veggies just go bad so fast, so that's why I've been using a little greens powder mixed with the fruit smoothie just to get a little bit of the extra veggies and fruit.
I think you don't need to eat a lot as much as they said when you were a kid, you always got to eat all your vegetables and stuff, but I think you need like I don't think you don't really need to eat vegetables all the time, you
You
know?
motherfuckers were talking about 5 servings of vegetables a day. How do you
That's
even do that?
ridiculous, man. They're fucking colon to blow up. It's like, I don't know how the fuck. It's a lot of fucking vegetation, and it's just, I don't think it's necessary.
I don't either, man. Yeah, the food pyramid's been mostly bullshit. Yeah, that's silly. I mean, you can't realistically eat that. I mean, one, are you eating 5 fucking meals that require a vegetable side a day? Drinking some of that nasty ass V8 bullshit. Ooh,
Oh, man, that shit's rough. I never fucking like that.
God, my granddad drank that. He let me try it one time, man. That shit tasted like a damn Bloody Mary.
Man, not even as good, man. It was like a fucking dusty ass Bloody Mary. That shit was nasty
Yeah,
as fuck. And then they try to make them V8 fruit combination.
yeah. I
That shit look
tried
nasty
those.
as fuck. Ugh.
Most of them were nasty as hell, and they were all sugar bombs.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, they trying to market that shit as healthy, man. That was a damn sugar bomb. Terrible shit. Ugh.
Ew. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Coming up on another week of fun. I can't even remember where I got to go tomorrow. They changed my goddamn schedule up so much, man. Took stores.
You don't know where'd you go today?
Aniana,
Ugh.
Springville, Boaz,
He was up there by LD.
North Alabama, boy.
Yeah,
Where's
he's
he?
on the
What?
road, man.
Where's he going?
Well, he's up there in Springville. I don't know.
Oh,
if he's
yeah, I had to go to Springville. Aniana, Boaz.
I love that Springville Walmart though, man. I'd drive up there actually if I need to go to Walmart for anything. That's the one I go to.
It's better than T-ville Walmart. That one's sucky.
Terrible, man. Yeah, Boaz, man. That's quite a place.
That's the meth capital of the Southeast.
I could see it. Hey!
Hello, boy. No, not a man, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get something on the books for soon. I know we've been talking about the October homies trip, live and in person, which we'll get that booked sooner than later. Which we need to do that, man. I think that's gonna be a good time. I've always wanted to watch football down there during a beach trip, so I think we can make that happen. But even sooner, man, maybe sometime in March we could do another trip down south, maybe a early Saturday morning, meet up with Jarvis. Maybe we can grab LD and Big Mustard this time and, do a little ride, man. Just get out, talk a little shit, have fun. Sucky thing about this time of year, man, March, if you plan something for 4 weeks away, it could be 20 degrees that day. It could be 80, or it could be thunderstorms and tornadoes.
That's true.
Yeah, you never know.
Unpredictable.
Shit, wouldn't be bad to go down one weekend and God, that's like spring break though for all month. And now we're too old for that shit. I was gonna say go down one weekend and just grab a night. Even just leave early one morning, do a night down there, and then come back the next day. But
yeah, I need to get the boys up and do a trip where we can fucking gamble somewhere.
That'd be tight,
man. That'd be fucking cool. Go down. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'd actually be okay with that. That'd be pretty cool. I might can pull that off. I know. I think Mustard mentioned that before too.
Mustard. Oh, start up the cutty. Oh, man. Winding down the show tonight, folks. It's been a good one. Everybody has a podcast. Thank you for listening again, folks. If you are, if you will, in the future. Oh man, hopefully I've been, like I said, man, been tinkering around with some different ideas, like with the streaming. We need to do something. I think that'd be cool. Try to do some game streaming maybe at some point.
I'd like to. Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Some maybe scary stories coming up, on the next show. I haven't done it yet. I got a good one, I think. We'll see.
Nice.
Yeah, shots before we get out of here, Jay Wiggy.
Yeah, always, man. Good to hear you tonight, Grant Mills. All you guys out there. I got another Homer Simpson one. I don't think I've used this one before. Just because I don't care doesn't mean I don't understand. Homer Simpson.
Oh! Thank you, Jay Wiggy. Wiss.
I love all y'all and fire the fucking fire, yeah. I'm out.
What to do?
Hello. What else? Hope you have a great week and a weekend out there. Next Monday, 9:30 in the Dirty. Come back, chill with the boys, have a good time, listen to us talk shit. And until then, we love you guys. See you next Monday.
Peace.